Welcome, guys. So this is the first time I'm trying to do something different here. I'm gonna do one of these sitting down talking videos, and I was like, what better way to do it is with this man right here. This is Pratik. He is coming
What's up,
down
y'all?
from Portland. He's coming around from New York, from med school, and we're here at Rice University. And I think my purpose for this was I kind of wanted to sit down and just kind of talk to y'all personally, because there could be some people who are younger who want to maybe just get some advice, who's maybe struggling, whether it be school or maybe going into the workforce, whatever it be. So I just wanted to take this time to just sit down and I think maybe just give some message to the people out here.
Have a little unfiltered chat.
Just a little unfiltered chat. So since being here, we did a video for his channel. We've filmed students here at Rice University talking about their experience, talking about what the scores they got. And I think the biggest thing my biggest takeaway from this is the people here, or actually everyone here, whoever's gone to any university, you guys deserve to be there, okay? Because one question that he asked was about imposter syndrome. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. So let me ask you, because you're someone that I've known for a long time and has been very smart, very, academically gifted, has done, internships, science fair winner. So how do you handle with imposter syndrome? Because I'm pretty sure you have also met like-minded people, right? So what do you do for that? How do you operate?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that it's inevitable, right?
Yeah.
No matter where you end up going, I mean, think about it this way. If you end up going to a very prestigious institution, right? Let's just say that for a second you got into MIT. You're not surrounded by a bunch of people at MIT, and all those people had their own special, unique talents and gifts to get in. So when you're spending a lot of time around your, to be very honest, incredibly talented and gifted friends, it's almost inevitable that you're gonna run into some kind of imposter syndrome in one aspect of your life or another. Even if you're, for example, extremely academically gifted, and in school at a top college you feel completely fine, maybe it's socially. Maybe you feel like there are some people who are better speakers than you, who are more charismatic than you, or maybe it's the other way around, right? You feel like you're great socially, you're great in school, but in a club setting, in a setting where you're maybe in a startup culture or something that you haven't been exposed to, it's gonna feel a little bit different. But at the end of the day, I don't know if I've yet to meet a student at one of these schools who hasn't experienced some kind of doubt or uncertainty around something they haven't tried before. It's like a natural part of the human experience. Understanding that your ability to feel that uncomfortableness and then push past it, stick with it, that's oftentimes the defining factor for people who end up going on to do the coolest things.
Yeah, definitely. And it was just so crazy to see how, especially being here and seeing what they were able to do at a younger age. It just makes you question, like, especially for me, right? As someone who's already graduated college.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang, like these people were doing things that I didn't even think about even trying and attempting, right? But what I want to say about that is time doesn't matter, all right? Time does not matter. It doesn't exist. And what I'll say is, like, it's maybe not your... One second.
Yeah.
So time does not matter, okay? I think everyone's path is different. And sometimes it may just not be your time, That's simply it. But another thing is, I know a lot of guys out there and girls can relate to this, and it's about risk taking, all right? I know him personally where he started his YouTube channel just because he wanted to start his YouTube channel, all right? And look where he's at now. You guys should just begin. If you guys want to get into content, just literally take your phone or whatever. It doesn't even have to, you don't have to have a tripod or a mic. Just sit down and just talk to the camera. If you want to start your own company, okay, we have the resources now. We have AI. Search it up. I think that's the biggest thing that I want to tell everyone is, I think just go at it. Just start. If you don't start it, you're never going to know what to do. And who knows? It can lead to something that's absolutely incredible. But you have to try, okay? I can't think of anyone who hasn't tried and has not been able to be successful, all right? Like, everyone, I'm telling you, if you put your all into it, you're going to be successful, okay? It's just a given, okay? So what I'm going to say, go at it. Just begin. That's it. Just start it. And you're going to see the journey just take off from there, man. Anyways, that was my motivational segment. I want to get into a little lighthearted now. Okay? This is a separate part. What do you think? What vibe are you getting from each university that you've been at now? Like Stanford, UT, and Rice now. What genuinely, like, what vibes do you get from this? Like, from each campus? What would you say?
I think I'm starting to understand the concept of different universities having different cultures.
Yeah.
I haven't been to. Even before I started recording these videos at campuses when I was in college, I used to just visit colleges for the sake of visiting them for fun. I've honestly been to probably almost all of the Ivy League schools just to look around, get an understanding of what's going on there, talk to people there to learn a little bit more.
Yep.
And there is such a thing as fit. I know it's very vague in the admission sense, but each school has a certain but within each school, there are certain mentalities that tend to be a little bit more prevalent.
Yeah.
Some schools, like for example at Stanford, they're a lot more entrepreneurship focused. At a school like Rice, people are genuinely brilliant, but the focus seemed a
They're
little bit
hella
less
smart.
on. Yeah, they're really smart, but it seemed a little bit more less on business and a lot more among the community. Really stood out to me, right?
Yeah.
People seemed a lot more helpful. They seemed a lot more relaxed and honestly a little bit more down to earth.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a small sample size. On any given day, the people you talk to are going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But the truth is, I think that if you have the opportunity to talk to students who are at the schools that you want to go to, it's probably one of the best ways to get a true understanding of what it's actually like there and whether you're going to be happy with the kind of environment you're going to be around.
Dude, yeah. And I think it also just helps with your social anxiety as well.
Oh, for sure.
Because, dude, I can imagine, or even for me too, like going up to people and just having or talking to them, I'm like, I'm like freaking out, dude. Like it's one of those things where I'm like, you just have to keep doing it. If you just, and that kind of goes back to my message where it's like, you're gonna get some crazy, you could get some insane advice. You could meet a insane person as well. Someone who we like to define as cracked, in this society. But yeah, dude, like it's one of those, like, you could just go speak to your like Uber driver, and you never know, they could just be oh, you know what, I'm actually a founder of a startup, and I'm actually looking for people to hire. I mean, that's how I found I just went to a networking event and just talked to a guy, and now like I'm basically like an automation consultant for him.
That's how you got your job?
That's how I got it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's like, I mean, everyone who, and look, I'm gonna talk to the people who like are applying to jobs and are maybe struggling in the job market. But I think the biggest thing is mass applying and applying online is one thing, but I think go to a bunch of different events, go to networking events, actually put yourself out there. And I'm gonna be honest, go and just shoot your shot. You know how people shoot their shot for women? Go shoot your shot for these companies, man. Seriously, because you never know. Like it's an opportunity away from being like, hey, you know what? I'm actually looking for help right now. I'm looking, and I'll pay you. There you go. Like that's it. So for people, like, I'm gonna be real. There's no excuses. There's no excuses out here. Like just go and figure out your friends. You got Google. You got Claude. You got ChatGPT. You got Gemini. You can search up what events are happening nearby me. Go and see what's happening and go to these events. Even if you're going alone, I think it's better to go alone. In fact, you don't have to rely on anyone, and just go put yourself out there. Because I'm telling you, like 99% of them in that room are also nervous. So why not just be that 1% and go in there, and then you make that impression to those 99 other people, or 99%. I think it's just an important thing to just really put yourself out there, man. I think that's the thing. That's what I want to say to the youth.
That's beautiful, dude. That's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying, man? It's crazy.
Are you inspired?
Yeah, you all better be inspired. Actually, if you're not, like, just click off. Man. But you know what? Like, I want to just admire the beauty of this campus, actually.
Dude, Rice is so pretty.
It's actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, UT, it's beautiful. I've never been to Stanford, but man, just like this main area is actually, bro, you could. I know a lot of y'all are probably taking your grad pictures here for sure.
Oh yeah.
And it's a lot of green too.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of green. It's humid though.
Humid.
It's hot. A little hot out here. You know? It's like a sauna. Okay. That's it for the chats, guys. Thank you for listening. I'll try to do these weekly, I think. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. At least once a week. Y'all can keep me accountable for it. So yeah. All right. Peace.